Visual to blindness.
For so long, people with vision have seen people with no vision as hopeless and no positive future for them. But we as Vision to Blindness, we are here to change this negative mindset that people with vision have been thinking towards blind community. However, our plan as Vision to Blindness is to interview young men and women who have experienced both vision and no vision. And today's interview, I am so happy to have this young fellow in studio.
Up going to another job, so he didn't come back again to Kenya.
Yeah. So he never came back even up to date, and I still contact the hospital, and he was never able to come back. And he was the only doctor in that hospital who could handle this case.
Oh, okay. So tell me a little bit about. I know we have spoken off mic, and you told me about there is you're supposed to go to India to get this kind of treatment. You need to go to India to get this treatment. How did you know that if you go to India you will get, and which doctor told you about this?
Okay, now when I came back now to my home county, to my home here in Meru County.
So you left. So later on you left Nairobi. You went back to your back home.
Yeah, I left Nairobi and then I came back to my rural home here in Meru County.
Okay.
So now I remember now that time, because now people are seeing me. People from my community now are coming to see me. People are coming to comfort me, to give me strength and hope. People from our church. So I remember now at one time now there was this family friend of ours now who are so close with us. So now they told us that they have a daughter who was born with a condition in her eyes, and she wasn't able to see clearly from birth, and they told us even the story of how they have struggled to try to get care for her. They have struggled to all the hospitals in Nairobi since she was young until she was old. And the good thing is that even this young girl grew up, and then she was quite good, and thanks to God, actually she became the nominated member of county assembly in our county for persons living with disability. So now, when she became the nominated MCA here in Meru County, at that time now at that time I believe she had also made some connections even with people. So in her own research, so she was able now to find out about India and how they go on with those kind of things. So she went to India. She told me she went to India in 2017. She went to India and she got this same now operation that I'm going to get. And as soon as on that same day, as soon as she was operated, she was able to see clearly, and she has never been able to see clearly ever since she was a child. So this gave me a lot of hope. Okay. Because now the operation that I'm going to undergo is the same one that she underwent. So now because now she had all the details, because she had done the research and she had actually gone there, she had been treated and she was back and she's okay. So now she gave me a contact of the doctor that I could talk to. So I talked to the doctor now who's in India, and then I also sent him my medical report from an ophthalmologist here in Meru. And then he went through it, and then he told me now. So now I asked him questions like what will be the cost and so on. So we interacted, and then he told me what goes on and how we can go about it. That I have to go and stay for 2 to 3 weeks in India, and that if I get that operation, and he actually told me that I don't even have now to go with my sister to India, because Indians, most of them they prefer cremating bodies. So normally now most people, what they do is the government allows hospitals now to take parts of people so that they can help other people who are suffering. So normally now they get cells from the eyes of people, and then they store them in a bank. They even get corneas so that they can be able now to treat other people who are alive. So now the doctor told me that I don't even actually need to go with my sister, that I can just go alone with someone else who will be taking me, and then they can check my cells and find matching ones, and then they can be able to replace the cells, and they will put a membrane now and remove because now in my eye now there's blood vessels have invaded the cornea, which is supposed to be clear. They have formed a scar, so they're going to remove that, and after removing they have to put another membrane now plus the cells. Those cells now prevent the blood vessels from invading the cornea. And as soon as they're put, so that they can reinforce the existing ones, then the blood vessels won't invade, and now the vision will be clear. Okay. So that's now the operation now it's going to take place. So now and then he gives us an estimate of around $6,000 to $7,000, including of the traveling, the accommodation for all that time that will be there, and the medications before and after. They will be probably at around that cost. That cost now will be able to cater for all that.
So, yeah, so $6,000 to $7,000, it will cover everything, including your travel.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, have you been able to raise that kind? Because that's quite a lot, you know. Have you been able to raise that kind of money so far?
Well, so far I still haven't been able to raise that money, but I thank God because I have been receiving support from friends, especially some people from Canada. Mm-hmm. All thanks to this great friend of mine, Nazil Kali. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nazil Kali is a very kind-hearted guy that I met in a group that we are in on Facebook for persons with disability. Mm-hmm. Yeah, at that time when you met with Nazil Kali, I had only just shared some information about my initiative. I haven't even talked about my condition. So when I found out that he was interested with the initiative and to see how we can work together and support people here in Kenya, because he has some Kenyan roots. That's when now, because interacting as friends, now I told him about my situation, and he told me that he can talk to his friends and see what they can do. So he told me just send me your story, and then I'll talk to people, and then I see what we can do. So I did a video, and then I wrote a brief story, and then I sent to Nazir. And I thank God because from that time that I sent him, that was about 2 weeks ago, up to now, I have received a bit of that is $570. Yeah, I believe so. Which is which is something very good, and I thank all those people that have been supporting me. I thank all those people even from my community. Well, because it has been really a tough journey. You know, from 2018, all those hospitals that I have gone to, they have really drained my family.
Awesome.
Like for instance, my father used to own a car because his business is selling fruits and vegetables, and he sells to schools. He used to own a car. He actually had to sell the car so that we could. And now, you know, the other problem is that the hospitals in Kenya, they don't want to rush things, so they want to keep you there for some time.
Yeah, and the bill is increasing. I understand that technique. Most hospitals, they do that. They use that kind of technique. That's so much. That's you have given us. Carry on.
Yeah, like for instance, now the time we spend in Kikuyu, I believe it was somehow unnecessary because now I stay for 1 month and somewhere and a week or so, and you know that time could have been shortened, and still they weren't able to do a procedure now that would clear my sight. Now you see something like that. They end up now. We end up now using a lot of money that could have been otherwise directed.
And I know that hospital, it's quite expensive. Alliance and Kikuyu, they are very. Those I've been there. I know those two hospitals.
Yeah, now that's a challenge because now, but I believe maybe it's God's plan. But if only we had known maybe about India from the first day, then it would have been easier. But now, anyway, it's the plans of God. And what I pray is that here in my country, I pray that the health systems, they need to see how they can, get all the services here in Kenya, so that even they can save a lot of people the cost.
That's the thing. And also, that's a big topic. I think I would like to talk with you in deep about it, because I have been spoken with different people who have different disabilities. They've been mentioning the same thing. You know, even national how do you call them? National Council for the Blind.
Yeah, the National Council. Yeah,
Yo,
for the National Council.
people have been
Disability.
complaining about that, so I think we will look another time to maybe to invite few people in this kind of call, and then we will discuss about it. But tell us if someone wants to reach you, or if someone wants to donate something, how would they reach you?
Yes, thank you very much. If someone wants, first of all, let me talk about my initiative, which I'm very passionate about.
Okay.
So the initiative that I have now, that I have of sharing and supporting other people who are who have different forms of disabilities. You can find the initiative on Facebook. Maybe you'll be able to provide a description below. The name is Mbao Initiative for Disability.
Yes.
Mbao Initiative for Disability.
And Mbao, it's MBAO.
MBAO. Yeah, Mbao Initiative for Disabled. I'm sorry, it's Mbao Initiative for Disabled on Facebook. Yeah, and we are also on YouTube. On YouTube, it's just Mbao Initiative. You can just search Mbao Initiative, and you'll be able to see the page. And also, I'm on Facebook. My personal account is Tony Koome, TONY KOOME. You can find me on Facebook. You can find out more information about my initiative as well, and also some other things that I do. I also have another YouTube channel where I share the word of God, and I believe it's powerful and strong to give hope. Well, I believe I can also share my phone number.
Okay.
Yeah, my phone number is +254 714 545 666. My phone number again is +254 714 545 666.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, bro. Yeah.
No problem. I'm so happy to talk with you. I know we have been planning this for a while. Now the day has come. We have done the interview that I was willing to do with you, and I hope we're gonna keep in touch. And I will update people how you're doing. And
thank you very much, bro. And it has been amazing ever since I started connecting with you. And I believe that you have also really good ideas, and you're very supportive of other people who are living with disabilities, because now we are in the same groups, and I see the content that you create is very nice indeed.
True.
Yeah, I encourage you to continue going on with the same spirit, and I believe that God is going to reward you big, bro. Thank you very much, and may you be blessed as well as everybody else.
I appreciate it. So talk to you soon. I hope we're gonna talk next time. Bye, Tony.
Okay, bye to Helene.
All right.
Visual to blindness.